right, so for the second card, we are going to be making a birthday card. So what I have here is I have this tiny little die cut. This is Happy Birthday. It's very, very small. It comes from the die cut set that has a bunch of sentiments in it, but they're really small die cut sentiments, so you can really make those really tiny and they'll fit really nicely on a card, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the entire card. It can just be a little embellishment onto your card design. So you can even put it on the inside of your card if you wanted to. Okay, so what you'll see here are two pieces of purple. One of them has a splatter on it, and how this was done was I took a stipple brush, a stenciling brush, with a product called a Bleed Proof White, which is kind of a paste. You water it down a little bit, and then I took the stipple brush, held it above this, and then kind of splayed out the bottom of the stipple brush, and it kind of splattered, and that gave you that really fine mist of color, which is just perfect for this card. I wanted to do a card that was kind of space related because we got this new galaxy paper in, which I love. So what you're going to want to do first thing is you want to see how your galaxy matches up. Everyone's should match up, so just be aware of that, but it should be perfect. So once you figure that out, on the front of your card here, what you're going to want to do is you're going to put double-sided tape on the back side of your galaxy. And you're going, again, you want to make sure you put these in the right spots. When you line this up, this is going to meet right in the very middle of the card. And you're going to have about an even border of about, I would say, roughly 1/8 of an inch on all four sides. And you're going to do the same thing with this one. And when you lay down the second galaxy, you want to make sure that it matches up perfectly with your other galaxy page, so then that way it looks like it's all cohesive. Okay, so just lay that down so it looks all cohesive and it opens up. On the inside, let's go ahead and lay down our white piece here. This is so that you can write your sentiment on your card, because trying to stamp right on that purple is going to be very difficult because it is a star dream. Once again, I would say there's about a 1/16, actually about an 1/8 of an inch border on all four sides on the inside there. Okay, all right, so now on the front here, we have the splatter piece first. So I'm just going to take that, put double-sided tape on that, and mount it onto this piece of white. And as you lay down the piece of white onto that that square there, you're going to have about a 60 or about an 1/8 of an inch border on all four sides. There we go. That's what I want. Perfect. Looks like that. Okay, and then we'll take our glue here, and we're going to glue on our happy birthday sentiment. Okay, so we're going to put that at the top there. Make sure that's at least somewhat straight. And then the birthday will go underneath that. And the way that this die cut is, you could actually bend this if you wanted it to kind of curve a little bit to be birthday at the bottom. I'm just going to try to make this nice and straight though, but you can do whatever you'd like. Okay. And then you'll see you have very, very few little metallic stars in this tiny little baggie here. So these are what you could include for the little galaxy aspect of this. And so I'm just going to pour out some of these, or if they don't pour out for some reason, you can just cut open the bag, rip it open. So to get my little stars down, I'm just going to use my glue here, just put on a few little dots kind of here and there. And again, you can put on as many little dots of glue as you have stars. I know some of you got probably more stars than others, but I really tried to put just a tiny little pinch of them in there, because even with a pinch, you end up getting like 20 to 30 stars, which is pretty amazing. This is one of my all-time favorite products. This is star-shaped glitter or star-shaped confetti. It is amazing. Oh, it's so good. It's so beautiful, and it's absolutely perfect for this card. So you see those amazing fun little stars. Isn't that just so magical? Oh, I love it. Love, love, love. Okay, so then these ones you have left over, you could glue them on the inside of the card. That would be really fun. Or you can just save them for a future project. But I thought those were really sweet. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put double-sided tape on this, but only on the back side where the Y's are, where the end of the happy and the end of the birthday. So on this side is where we're gonna be putting our double-sided tape. And we're only going about halfway, okay? So only about halfway with our tape here. Hope you guys can see that. So see, it's only halfway. There's no tape over here. There's tape right here, Okay. All right, so now we're gonna lay this on the front of our card, line it up right in the middle, and then when you press down, it's only gonna be gluing to that half side. And then with this purple piece, again, double-sided tape only on half of it. And then that half is what's gonna stick on the left side there. When you line this up, it's going to match evenly with the white border on all three sides there on the right. There we go. Okay, so that's what you end up with. And then to close the card, this just tucks right in there. And there we have a nice little birthday card. Isn't that sweet? I thought that was pretty fun. And it's all galaxy themed. Featuring new paper. I love it. All right, on to the last card.